Good day to all learners out there. I'm Phraeden El Francisco, grade 11, ABM student from Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Marikina. And today, we're going to discuss the importance of understanding online communication, new product launch, and 7 steps to small business marketing success. To understand the definition of marketing, simple, short, nothing nothing really big. Let's start with a question: what is marketing? Well, you don't have to be confused about. I'm asking you, what is marketing to you? Think about it. When someone used to tell you that he or she works in a marketing department, or he or she work as a marketer or somewhere, what used to come in your mind? Some cousin, some friend. Well, usually when someone used to tell me about 1 year ago the same thing, mm, I used to think that, well, he probably sells noodles in a supermarket from a Maggi counter, or maybe he's a car salesman, or maybe he is deli salesman, or he goes door to door and he sells stuff. Electricity package, maybe. Well, usually the general perception about marketing is that it's maybe direct mails offers which you receive, that buy one get one pizza free, that's marketing. Or maybe it's a telesales call, or maybe brochures. That's the general perception about marketing. But what does textbook says? Well, marketing is a social and managerial process by which individual and organization obtain what they need and want through creating and exchanging value with others. I'll break down the definition for you. I'll say marketing is a process. Well, keep this thing in your mind. It is a process. It is not a one-time thing. It is a process but which organization, companies, firms, they create value for customer and themselves. Well, yeah, it sounds better than the old definition, but let's break down further. It is a process by which companies, they provide solutions. Well, solutions in the form of product, services, experiences to customers with problems, and the problems are in the form of need, want, and demand, for which customer pays back in the terms of financial benefits to the organization. And in the end, the most important thing, the relationship or build. Well, that's very easy to understand as compared to what the textbook definition is. So, in simple, the organization gives solution to a problem of a customer. The customer pays the organization. Organization earns money. Customer get the product. Customer get the experience, and in the end, the relationship are being built. So, what actually marketing further is about? It tells company what should they develop. Let me ask you that question, by the way. How do companies know through marketing that what exactly are they going to develop? I said in the last slide about these problems of the customers. That's what company they need to satisfy. How do they know? Well, it's marketing research they do. Marketing research, they come to know about different problems of customers, and once they develop that particular solution, they inform customer that, hey, look what we have developed, the solution for you, for your problem. How do they do that? Ask yourself that question. So they come to know about the problems of the customer through marketing research. How do they inform customer? Well, it is promotion, all the advertising and branding you see and hear. That's what marketing does. So it's marketing research, and it's marketing, advertisement, and promotion. And what happened next? Well, yeah, the customer comes to buy the bit money. Well, in short, marketing is putting the right product in the right place, on the right price, at the right time. So I'll repeat it. again, right, right product, right place, right time. Let's move on our main topic, online communication. SMEs have always faced the challenge of how to maximize profits without compromising quality. The entrepreneur understands that his business cannot succeed unless customers know his products and services, for which he might have to make heavy marketing and advertising investments. Many businesses fail on accounts of lack of budget and their capacity to spend on their brand promotion and increasing sales, according to Chan 2016. Almost every day, a new brand or company is launched. Startup companies must be aware that in the most case, they compete with thousands of business when they launch their new startup, according to Danasakur 2018. The only hope of being successful is in marketing better and more efficiency than old business. Businesses, a lot of startups, focus on their marketing strategy, but majority of them failed within 2 years of their launch. In a recent survey, CB Insights found that 17% startups failed because they did not market correctly. Marketing has to be done as soon as the startup is formed. From the beginning, marketing needs to be a core part of the startup's business strategy. For the business to be successful, it has to reach out to new customers, develop leads, and convert leads into sales. Online marketing can be a big aid for a startup as it is a cost-effective way of building brand awareness, generating traffic, and creating a customer base, according to Danasakur 2018. So, the online platform is accessible for everyone, and most of the online platforms are free. According to findings of Kushwaha 2020, social media and digital marketing have been proven the most effective tools of modern IMC. These both tools are cost effective because of accountability of such platforms advertisers. These both platforms provide us more customized service to reach targeted segments of customers, and payment is purely based on reach of customers. These both platforms allow us to fix date, time, and budget, and also allow us to characterize target audience and their locations. Next is mass media marketing. According to the findings of Basri and Siam 2017, social media networks based on social network theory can provide long-term growth to startups and SMEs. Next is promotion. According to the study of Camilleri 2018, it concluded that an IMC strategy consisting of a combination of promotional tools could be an essential element of the business overall marketing strategy. So, in promotion, we can use either the technology today, like promoting your product, your business, or your services through pop-up ads or different ads, but you can also use traditional promotion like the brochures and other promotions. Next is direct marketing. Queensland government 2020 hypothesized that owners can be directly taken to their perfect clients through a well-planned direct marketing campaign. Example of marketing campaign is like sending first on their personal emails on ads. Identifying the benefits of direct marketing will help from them then remain focused on your direct marketing strategy and get the most out of it. Also, making the most of direct marketing will help them target their ideal customers, market on a budget, increase sale to current and lapsed customers, improve customer loyalty, and test the measure their product. Next is public relation. in the result of the public relation based model of integrated marketing communication that is according to Naumowska and Laseska 2016. The, the public relation tools can ensure higher levels of the transparency in internal and external organization communication, and thus can certify more effective marketing communication. They also concluded that the restructuring of the communication mix refers to a shift in a leading role. Public relations are already more trustworthy and more efficient marketing communication element in advertising. Last is online marketing. According to the research findings of Dharmapa 2018, it was revealed that the online marketing is effective in integrated marketing communication strategy of the organization by increasing the brand awareness, improves customer satisfaction, easy integration and management, and facilitates autom- automation of marketing activities. So it is also said here that there are different types of various mediums that marketing can be carried out in the internet. Integrating the social media theory helps in analyzing online consumers' purchase intentions and investigate their structural positions by analyzing their friendship in social networks are greatly affects the efficiency of online marketing. 7 step to marketing success. Strategy before tactics. Marketing strategy basically is a 3-part process, and the parts of that process are there's 3 parts to the marketing strategy. First part is who is your ideal client, and second part is what are you going to be communicating to that ideal client that is meaningful to them, that is different about your business. And then the third part is putting those two things together to create a brand for your business. So we figure out who our ideal client is, what or our difference is that is meaningful to that person, and then use that to create our brand. Next is marketing hourglass. The marketing hourglass is basically a sales funnel with a bottom half. Many of you have probably heard of the idea of sales funnel, which is where you show a bunch of leads. In the top of the funnel, some of them are going to flop out the bottom as your customers. Problem with this idea is that it ends halfway through the process because we don't have a new customer we want, a new referral source for new customers. So after someone becomes our customer, we want them to come back and buy from us again. And we want them to refer more business to us. So in other words, we want them to know, like, and trust our business. That's the definition of marketing. There again, we want them to try out us out, and we want them to buy from us, come back and buy from us again. And then refer other people to us. So, like trust, try, buy, repeat, refer. There are the 7 steps in marketing hourglass. What we want to do is create sort of a systematic way of moving people through this process from beginning to end and filling in all the gaps. I think most small businesses have marketing hourglass right now that looks something like this, where they got their advertisement out here, their difficult, terrible small business ad. Like, it's basically saying here, we are, there's our logo, here's our list of services, now come on in and buy our stuff. That's kind of what a lot of businesses are doing here. We are come buy our stuff. So what we want to do is fill in those gaps with educational content or free trials or a variety of other things so that we can kind of move them along. Create a total web presence. What do we mean when we say a total web presence? Well, back in the olden days of the internet, like 9 or 10 years ago, maybe even 11 or 12 years now, it was okay for business just to have a website, and it was like almost like an online brochure for your business. Maybe you took that trifold brochure that you had and copied and pasted the content from that end and put it on a website, and it was 4 or 5 pages with all your basic information, and you got the website up and then dusted your hand off and checked that box in the list and knew that that piece was done. You could move on to other things. That's just now the way it works anymore. A website is a living, breathing organism of your business that needs to be managed and updated on a regular basis, and it needs to have fresh contents and blogs. And blog not only that, but it needs to be connected to all the elements of your total online presence, like your social media profiles and your online videos and your online press releases, your ratings and reviews, and all the different directories. There's dozens of different directories of your business can be listed online, and almost all of them allow people to leave ratings and reviews. So that needs to be a part of it. And all these things kind of need to be talking to each other and working together to drive like a guy in a row boat trying to catch a fish with a fishing pole. If you have a true online presence, you're basically like commercial fishing trawler with news spread out all over the place, hauling in fish by the hundreds. That's the difference. So you want to be spreading your nets out over the internet to bring in the customers to your website, where you're going to hopefully convert them into leads and into customers. Now, if your business doesn't even have a website, you're basically like the guy in the rowboat without a fishing pole trying to catch fish, hoping that they just jump in the boat, and we'll all know how likely that is. So the days when you can get by without a website are pretty much gone, unless you're just selling stuff to your family and friends into your network. So if you want to reach like strangers and have a broader target audience, you really need a web presence. What is lead generation? We've all experienced this at least once in our lifetimes. You're about to head out the door for work or sit down to dinner with your family, then the phone rings. Hello, this is Phraeden calling the important message about your software preference. If we're honest, it's annoying and frustrating and maybe even a bit disrespectful now. Instead of annoying cold calls, there is lead generation. Lead generation is the marketing process of stimulating and capturing interest in a product or service for the purpose of developing sales pipeline. As the process evolves, marketers must find new ways to combat noise of other marketing campaigns and reach buyers where they are instead of finding customers through email and marketing cold callings. Marketers focus on effectiveness on relationship building. Since since lead generation is step one of the sales process, quantity and quality are very important. Buyers have learned to ignore the messages that are not relevant or appealing to them and research on their own what they want to know about certain products or services. makes your company's digital presence more important today? Buyers are more likely to find sellers than the other way around. A solid lead generation strategy will help you build trust and get and maintain the interest of potential buyers before they are even ready to talk, ready to talk to sales. Um, let's cut this video and I hope you learn something